Hi everyone. Today we're going to look at some of the types of problems that are going to be on your Module 4 exam. It is today. You can take it tomorrow also if you want to. All right, so let's get started. So this first question says, Noah draws a transversal T on two parallel lines AB and CD as shown below. So here we see line AB, line CD, and they are cut by a transversal, which we're calling T. He makes the following table to prove that the alternate interior angles are equal, or congruent is another word for equal. What are the missing justifications? All right, so we're just going to look, whenever you see a problem like this, you're just going to look at what the statement is, and then you're going to look up here and see what the relationship is between the angles or line segments or lines or whatever they're putting in the statement. So right now we have angle 2. For this first one right here, it says angle 2 equals angle 6. So let's look up here. So angle 2 is going to be right here. And angle 6 is going to be right here. So now all we need to do is say why we think, hold on, I'm trying to change the color. It's not changing. I just want it to be green. Good. Okay, so why do we think 2 and 6 are congruent? Well, we talked about, if you came to the help session, you know we talked about making each of these into like a little 4 square here. So we have a square here, we have a square here, and that's what you're going to imagine when you're trying to find the corresponding angles. So you can see angle 2 and angle 6 are both in the top right. That means they are corresponding angles. So the justification for this very first one would be that corresponding angles are congruent. Now, they'll probably have this in multiple choice form, but we're just going to figure it out right now without the multiple choice. The next one says angle 2 is congruent to angle 4. So I'm going to look right here. I'm going to see angle 4 right here, angle 2 right here. And as you can see, these angles are across from each other. We know when two angles are across from each other, that means they are vertical angles. So the justification for this second one would be that vertical angles are congruent. And that is it. So then the last one they gave you, they used the transitive property of equality, or you could use substitution to say because angle 2 equals angle 6 and angle 2 also equals angle 4, well, we know that angle 2 equals each other. So because it equals 6 and 4, then angle 6 must be congruent to angle 4. And they kind of just write that out. If you were just doing the justification for this one, you could just write transitive property of equality or substitution property. Okay, let's go on to another question.